Hey, it's Jason from Anarchy. Today we're going to tackle a question that we frequently hear when we're out speaking about social gravity. And that is, how do you build network if you are an introvert and you hate networking? Now the good news is I have an awesome tip for you today that works for introverts, extroverts, and everybody in between. But before we get to that, we need to address the elephant in the room when it comes to networking. And that is that when you hear the word network, if you're like most people, you think of that sort of professional, awkward networking event, right? That's what comes to mind. It brings back bad memories of showing up at like a singles bar, right? You show up, you're walking around, somebody comes up to you, it's kind of like, hey, how you doing? You want to buy something from me? Look at this beautiful business card I have. Those events are gross, right? They're awkward at best, and frankly, it's not just you that doesn't like them. A majority of people hate those events. But the good news is that's not networking. When we talk about networking, what we mean, very simply, is building relationships with other people who you like or share common interests with. Now, if that's not your thing, it might be that you don't hate networking, it might be that you just generally hate other people. And that's a topic of a whole nother video. But even if that's you, the tip I have for you today will work. So here it is. You ready? The approach that will get you to a powerful network, even if you're an introvert, is getting involved in meaningful activity with other people. Now, I'm not sure, that sounds a little complicated, right? But here's how it boils down. Basically, you have to think about things that you care about or are interested in. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a passion, maybe it's a cause that you really care about. Then you go find a group of people who have created an organization around that cause or interest or passion. Maybe it's reading. You find a reading group or a reading club to join. Right at work, you might volunteer for a committee. Maybe you're really into physical fitness, and so you join the wellness committee. Professionally, it's really easy to find this. If you are really into your profession, you can find professional groups. Like if you're an architect, there are groups of architects that meet, right? An association. If you're in marketing, there's a marketing association. If you're in human resources, there's an HR association. Here's the thing. You go find those groups of people that have shared interests or a common passion or a common hobby, and you connect with them. You buy a membership, you show up, you go to the meeting, whatever it is. Right? This is the easiest kind of connecting you're going to do, because when you show up, you already know that you have things in common with these people. You already have things to talk about. And oftentimes, if you do this right, you show up, you get involved, you're working on projects or you're doing things together that it's not forced networking. You're not there because you need something from each other. You're there because you care about the same things. That makes the relationship building process really easy. And pretty soon you'll be on your way to having a much bigger, much more powerful network of relationships. So there it is. Get involved with meaningful activity with other people. It's that simple. So this was a tip for how to build your network as an introvert. I hope you enjoyed the video. Would love to hear your comments or your experiences. If you found other ways to build your network as an introvert, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.